now to your health. The pollen and mold spore counting station at the Houston Health Department issued a heavy tree pollen forecast every weekday this month.
This is ahead of the usual peak of tree pollen season, March. Haley Hernandez is here with what you need to know if you're heading out to the rodeo.
Yeah, I mean, because, you combine all this dust, hay, animals, and now the springtime allergies all colliding together this year. The Houston Health Department predicts pollen season could even last through mid-April. And with all the reasons to be outside, you may want to consider prevention methods and over-the-counter allergy medication before your symptoms get too bad. The Houston Health Department has a pollen count on their website. As you can see, tree pollen is high and grass pollen is up there too. This is great to use to know what triggers your allergies and understand when it's a good time to take preventative steps to combat symptoms.
Yeah, so for the experienced allergy sufferers, they probably already figured out for themselves, but you don't want to wait until your allergies are full blown before you start taking your medication, whether it be over the counter or prescription. You probably want to start that, before, because what happens is, the pollen gets into your eyes and your ears and your mouth, not your ears, your nose and your mouth, and it sets up the reaction where your cells then start releasing a number of things, but the primary one is histamine. What you want to do is you want to have that medication on board so you don't get that histamine release, because once that histamine is out, it's hard to kind of bring those symptoms back under control.
Other simple ways to alleviate allergy symptoms, according to the health department, limit your time outside during the early morning hours when pollen count is highest. Wear sunglasses to protect your eyes. Consider changing clothes after you come inside. And change bed sheets frequently, as pollen can settle in your hair and on pets who may be allowed on your bed.
Yeah, and so, the other thing you can do is, you've got air conditioning in your home, so you want to make sure that your filters you change them probably no less than once a month. You want to change those filters. If you're going out and driving around town, I hate to say it, the weather outside has been great the last couple of days, but you'll probably want to keep those windows rolled up.
Now, the health department said if you have a known pet allergy, treat the rodeo the same as you would a pet allergy and do whatever you would do for that allergy if you plan to go out there and be around the animals and things like that.
Makes sense. Simple as that. Help make for a better experience, too.
Yeah, because you could go home feeling miserable if you don't.
Right. Well, we've already started our Zyrtec. We've been on it for days now.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard some allergists say that you want to start like 2 weeks before you come encounter with, a known allergy. But he said, I mean, like, it's never too late.
Yeah. Well, I started immunotherapy this past year.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You like it?
A place called the ENT Center that just got purchased by Methodist. But either way, I'm going through the process, so I'm not quite there.
Yeah.
And I've had typically awful allergies, so I'll let you guys know next year how this kind of works
most
out.
people with severe allergies say it's a great experience.
They swear by it. So, anyway, thank you, Haley.
Let me know.
Thank you.